got some things to talk about, guys. Some fucked up things to talk about. Some don't know how to say it, man. Fucking YouTube is fucking me. And I've talked to you guys several times about this and kind of hinted at it. I really hate making a big deal out of something that's not a fucking big deal. And I tell people all the time, bitching about nothing. Fucking work hard, get over it. And I tell y'all this, like, I don't bitch about things. What I do is if I see a problem, I fucking address it and I move on past it. I figure out the best way to get beyond the problem I have, and I just work hard until I get beyond that problem. Now, you can't do too much of that when YouTube is chopping you down at the meat box. And that's exactly what's going on right now. I'm being chopped down at the meat box by fucking YouTube. And so today we're gonna have a small little chat about what's going on in YouTube, what's going on with my channel, why I haven't been uploading. Most of you know that I've been still coughing a little bit, but I feel good. Outside of the coughing and everything like that, I feel good. I'm ready to put stuff out. That's been one of the reasons why I haven't put anything out, is because I've been a little bit under the weather, and personally, I would like to have a video in my catalog, my video catalog. I don't want a video in there where I sound like this, you know. So I've just been waiting on YouTube. Hey, Dizzle, my dude, man, good to see you in the chat. I'm gonna tell y'all something, man, before we get on with me. Ted is one of my best friends in real life, and I love you, brother.
The future of Bastion is in our hands.
Your whole family, man. You guys are amazing, and I just love you, bro. So, the first thing I want to say is that we're about to make some big changes to the channel. This isn't something I like to talk about. This isn't something I want to talk about. It's a time in my excuse me, in my channel where I feel like I do need to move forward. I need to move beyond where I'm at.
Pelagos may soon succumb to doubt and fear.
And I don't like stagnation either. So, of course, I started going away from Flat Earth a while, because my opinion is this. Outside of Mad Mike, who died, fucking unfortunately passed away doing Flat Earth stuff, he wasn't even really a Flat Earth. That's about the most dangerous part of Flat Earth. And I know you guys love it because, you know, Flat Earth is 100% a fucking dumpster fire. And dumpster fires are fucking fun, right? I mean, who doesn't love it? I love watching dumpster fire on Fight's channel. I love watching dumpster fires on Ed's channel. On my channel, I love having them. I know you guys like them, and I want to provide that for you guys. And I want to have fun at the same time with doing it. Unfortunately, YouTube doesn't I understand where they're coming from with the way they're doing me. I understand, you know, and excuse me. Y'all are gonna have to deal with that tonight. My congestion in my chest and whatnot. But YouTube is just fucking me right now. YouTube is really fucking me. I want to share with y'all an email that I got today. So, you know, the very, very, very first Karen video I ever did was called, let me pull it up, because I don't know, I want to see what say something that's not true. I pride myself on being right. And when I'm not right, I pride myself on being corrected. So let me read to you guys, let me tell you what it was, the very first Karen video that came up, and because I'm streaming right now. Okay. Alright, it was my very first video, my very first Karen video, hashtag Karen Apocalypse. The Karens are coming and they brought their Chads, Team Skeptic. Now y'all know that I call male Karens Karen now, but excuse me. But originally I called it Chad. You know, that was my very first Karen video. So let me read this email to you, and I'll put it up on screen so you guys can see it for yourself. 1 second. I'm gonna bring that image in.
I need to get closer.
And I'll get to super chats in 1 second too. Because of how my voice is, I won't be able to do the epic super chat readings tonight. Even though I owe Commander Darklight a fucking epic super chat reading, yeah. We'll definitely get back to doing super chat readings epically in the next stream. And guys, I'm gonna tell you something. You're gonna see a lot more streams of just me by myself. This is something I've always wanted to do, and I don't want people to think that I'm reliant on other people to be entertained. I truly believe that I can entertain you without anybody else's help, without having a second person on here or anything like this. So you're going to see a lot more streams like this, and we're going to do a lot more live debugs because of this message right here I'm about to read to you guys, or share with y'all. So give me 1 second till I pull this up.
That was too close for comfort. Thank you. I feel much better now.
Okay. So here is the message that I received today from YouTube. Hi, Team Skeptic. We wanted to let you know our team reviewed your content. We think it violated our medical misinformation policy. We know you may not have realized that this was a violation of our policies. No, I'm sorry for you, but I think it's you who doesn't realize that it's not a violation of your fucking policies regarding medical misinformation. Let me get back to it. It says, let's see. We know you may not realize that this was a violation of our policy, but we're not applying a strike to your channel. However, we have removed the following content on YouTube. Karen Apocalypse. The Karens are coming, and they brought their Chads. Team Skeptic. We realize this may be disappointing news. You don't fucking have any clue how fucking disappointing this is.
I thought I could succeed on my
You have
own.
fucking clue how demoralizing
wrong.
this is. To know that I put in so much fucking work and research
Share your
every
words of
my
wisdom.
videos, and to have them labeled as misinformation is fucking horrendous.
Whatever the challenge,
Just
we
ridiculous.
shall rise to it.
We realize this is disappointing news, but it's our job to make sure that YouTube is a safe place for all. What our policy says, YouTube doesn't allow content that explicitly disputes the efficacy of local health authorities or World Health Organization guidance, social distancing, and self-isolation that may lead people to act against that guidance. Learn. Yeah, I don't need to know any more, YouTube, okay? I'm good. I don't need to know any more about your policy. Excuse me, guys. Y'all are gonna have to deal with my congestion because I've had a rough day. Okay. I've had a rough, let's say 24 hours, because my rough day started last night when I went to go have dinner with my dad, Thanksgiving dinner with my dad. And, you know, I found out that my uncle is in the hospital right now with COVID. And his whole family has it. And, you know, they're my family too. I mean, I'm not real close to them. They are my family. And I don't want to see them catch it. I don't want to see my uncle get hurt. My uncle's a little bit older. You know, I'm in my 40s, so anybody that I'm calling uncle or dad or anything like that, they're in their 60s, and that's the higher risk groups, you know. So I care. I care about my uncle. I care about my family. I care about my dad. And me and my dad got in a huge heated debate, and he pulled out all the same shit that all these fucking Karens were saying. Now there's no science to show mass work. There's no this, there's no that. They just want money. My dad had the nerve to tell me that hospitals are getting paid when they report COVID deaths, which is the furthest thing from the truth. I know this because I did the research. As per this fucking message saying that I'm spreading misinformation, right? But I did the research. It's not, they don't give away money because you report someone dead. They give away money when you take a patient in who has COVID. And then they give you a little bit more money when they have a person who has to go on a ventilator. And it's such a genius way of doing it. You know why it's so genius? Because the government knew that we were going to have so many people coming in with COVID. And they did not want hospitals taking advantage of this fact. So they said, look, here's what a COVID patient should be treated for. $13,000. You can treat a COVID patient at the hospital for $13,000. Now, if a patient goes on a ventilator, that's more money. I believe I don't know the exact figure, but I believe it's about $39,000 if they have to put a patient on a ventilator. Now, this is not because they want the extra money, so they just throw them on the ventilator. No, that costs money for them to run. And the reason why the prices are the way they are is to keep the hospitals from charging so much. It's a genius idea. And my dad used it against, the argument for wearing a mask. He said this is, he brought up things like saying the doctors are in it for the money. And I know we have doctors out there that watch my show, and I can't believe that I had to actually bring up what the Hippocratic Oath was. I can't believe that my father would say that about these anti-maskers or mask restrictions and not hold the same belief when it comes to his cardiologist. His cardiologist isn't in it for the money. He's in it to save my dad's life, right? Because my dad has had some heart problems in his life. I have heart problems coming up in mine too, probably. It's one of the reasons why I try not to be too unhealthy. And I have an unhealthy lifestyle at times, but I try to limit the amount of unhealthiness because I do know that not only am I a disabled vet who's dealing with pain all the time, but I also have the potential to have heart problems. Hey, it's part of being human. But my dad thinks that all the doctors are doing it for the money. And I'm like, what do you mean by that? And we got into a huge heated argument, and of course, it was like an epic super chat reading, to be honest with you. I fucking was screaming at him, he was screaming at me. I was standing up like this. Oh yeah? Well, what about this then? What about this? I mean, I was pissed. And, I take this stance about these masks and about COVID that I don't care if you're my father or not, you don't have the right to put other people's lives in danger. And that's the bottom line. I stand behind what I believe. Even if what I believe is wrong and I'm open to be corrected, I stand behind what I fucking believe in. And I believe that there's not a single business in America that's worth more than one human life. There's not a single business that should be able to say, you know what, we should open up even though there's a pandemic going on, and even though people are dying, we should open up. And if we cause one death, at least we don't go under. That's not fucking cool to me. That's a fucking shitty way of thinking, and that's a shitty way of looking at your fellow Americans, let alone your fellow human beings. When I got out of the military in 2001, beginning of 2001, I believe it was, of course, we had terrorist attacks on September 11th. I remember that day. I remember that day like it was yesterday. And I remember it because it affected me so much. It still does. The American channels didn't show these images, but I worked at a Mexican restaurant, and we always played, I think it's KUVN, or I can't think of it. Maybe Johnny O, the plot hole out in the chat, maybe he'll understand, or be able to tell me what the name of this channel was. But I watched people leaping to their death. Because they didn't want to burn to death. That day, I wanted to join back up. That day, I wanted to join back into the military and stand up against this fucking ruthless act against my fellow countrymen or anybody in this world. Now, we have domestic fucking terrorists. Excuse me. I'm so emotionally involved with this. And I've had a rough day, okay? I've had a rough day, so forgive me. But, I'm not going to let even my father get away with putting other people's lives in danger without speaking up against it. He do what the fuck he wants. I'm not going to fucking go put the mask on his fucking face, but I'm not going to sit back and let him just not be informed and not understand the risk that he puts other people in. he said, "Oh, masks don't fucking protect you from anything." Of course they don't.
Oh,
The other person.
fuck, it was muted.
Oh, well, it's
Hi,
so
Bobby.
funny how the flu season is all of a sudden gone. It's also funny how masks and social distancing appear to fucking work. So that was my beginning of my bad past 24 hours. Now we're not going to cover everything because a lot of it's very private, and I don't think that, I think only assholes put their fucking personal business and their private business. I think only assholes put that out on the fucking in public forum.
Are you still here, Bob? Oh, yeah, you are still here.
You will not see me doing that on my channel because I don't believe in that. I believe things are best settled behind closed doors. So, so then I wake up. I wake up this morning. I call my dad. We get everything straightened out. I love him.
What the fuck is what?
He loves me.
The person that's talking in the background?
One thing I do appreciate about my father is that he's willing to stand behind what he believes, even when his belief is so fucking stupid. I don't appreciate the fact that he's not willing to learn, especially when lives are at risk, but there's something about people who stand up for what they believe in that I do.
That is Team Skeptic. That's talking about how fucking stupid his father is.
Drawn to people who will stand up for what they believe in.
I watch a lot of, like, idiotic flat earth morons and
Real flat earther more than I respect any fucking Poe.
yeah, COVID deniers and shit like that.
Have so many flat earthers on my
Well, I watch the people that shit on them
That's it.
and like have conversations with these idiots.
Let's bring him on. Let's
Team Skeptic is one of them,
have a good time with him.
and his own father is apparently one of those fucking retards.
So it's not really like it's any, it's not really worth fighting over, not really worth arguing over. So
But basically just runs around 24/7 and is like, yeah, oh my god, government, bad. They want to enslave us all, and meh.
I'm not fucking violating the goddamn medical guidelines. Are you fucking kidding me? Do you even watch my videos? I literally have a fucking idiot counter to count every time they say something fucking stupid. The fuck? How am I the one that's out there promoting the fucking false information? But of course YouTube doesn't see that. YouTube can only see what they have an algorithm, right, that listens to what's going on and tries to
And yeah, right now he's just explaining that the YouTube algorithm, that bot, is just bullshit. Everybody knows that. He doesn't need to explain that.
have a source video. And when I play my source video, you're going to get some anti-mask stuff. You're going to get some anti-science stuff. But only because I'm there to fucking fight it. And YouTube doesn't fucking understand that just because they censor this shit doesn't mean that it doesn't happen in fucking private. How are these people that, like my father, who go and fucking start telling everybody else how masks aren't fucking working, how COVID's not fucking real, right? How do the people hearing that find a way to contradict those claims? They can't find me because YouTube's taking my videos off. This is only one video. We don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. Fortunately, I had this.
Yeah, we can play that if you want.
This is something that they didn't do before because I know this fact because they took down my Dell Big Tree video, and my Dell Big Tree never even went up. I was just uploading it, got a community guideline strike, my gaming channel, just because I was like, I don't want a community guideline strike on my main channel, so let me upload it to my game channel just to see if it gets a strike. And sure, it fucking got me a strike on the gaming channel. I'm glad I put it out. But it says on here, we know you may not realize this is a violation of law. You still will not strike to your channel. Are you fucking kidding me? Applying a strike. You're not doing me any benefit there. You're doing yourself a fucking harm. You're hurting people in the process. Because I'm here to tell you that masks are effective. I'm here to tell you that these anti-maskers ain't nothing but a bunch of fucking idiots. And the reason why I left Flat Earth to come over here and fuck with these anti-maskers is because they really do offer a danger to society. To let those people go unchecked and people die, people's lives get lost. And I'm not about to let that happen when I have a platform to stand up and speak out against it. So that when you or your mom or your children are like, hey, masks don't work. That doesn't sound right. Let me look this up on YouTube.
Oh my god.
And when they look it up on YouTube, they see
Stop
me
it.
bunking these
Don't
dumbass
pull the whole room.
and they're censoring me. They're taking me out. And a lot of these fucking videos
Well, half
are
of the
staying up.
room.
Like a lot of my Switch videos are staying up, but my videos are being taken down. In the last fucking 3 videos I put up, 2 of them have been demonetized completely. It means that I don't care about the money. That part's not it. The super chats, you guys are amazing, and I love you guys because you guys support me so much, and I could not do this. That's just the bottom line. There's no way for me to do what I do full time and not get the help from the chat that you guys are helping me with. And I do make a little bit of money on ad revenue as well, but that's literally like, you have to get like 40,000 views just to make $100 on a video. You know how long it takes to make some of these videos? Like 36 hours. 40,000 views, that's hard to get. I don't even have 40,000 subscribers. So if they're not showing my videos off to anybody new, if they're taking away all my ad revenue, it makes it really hard for me to be able to continue to do this all the time just based on ad revenue alone. So the super chats are so amazing. They help me out so much, and I do truly, truly appreciate it. Same with the memberships. All the channel members, you guys really drive this channel. So I'm just at a loss. I just don't know what to fucking do. I don't know how to fucking keep growing. I don't know what kind of content I'm supposed to be making to make YouTube happy. Who fucking cares if I make the algorithm happy if I don't make the viewer happy? You know what I mean? Like, you guys are just important in this. I have to be happy in what I'm doing, but it's pointless if you guys aren't happy too, because I can't do this without your support. So ultimately, I stepped away from Flat Earth to handle the anti-maskers, which is why the chat said, why the title of the
You're in Denmark right now, right?
So is Flat Earth. Time for something new. So I'm open. I'm open. What we're gonna start fucking doing is we're gonna start doing just covering stupid fucking.
So how's up there? Is there also a second like lockdown right now?
It includes anti-maskers, but it also includes just everybody. Fuck them. Anybody that's doing something stupid, right? Let's have a good time with this fucking channel. Let's fucking celebrate stupidity the right way, okay?
No?
Let's just attack everything. Fuck anti-maskers. Fuck flat earthers. Fuck crystal healers. Fuck YouTube. Yeah, I feel that's my attitude right now towards this whole shit. And this was just the beginning of my day. It was just the beginning. Turns out, last night, and you guys will all get a kick out of this. Last night, my stepmom made me some great chicken noodle soup, right? But it's not chicken noodle soup. It's really more like creamy chicken noodle soup. And we know how I am about cheese and milk and anything dairy. Well, I decided to go ahead and eat it, right? Like, cause it's fucking great. It tastes great. I don't dislike the taste of cheese. I just don't like the way it makes my body feel. I get sick. It makes me sick. So I ate the fucking fuck ton of fucking chicken noodle soup, and I woke up and fucking sure enough, I couldn't shit for nothing. And I was like, oh, why does my stomach hurt so bad? And then I called my parents, and I was like, hey, did you happen to use a lot of cream in that? Like, oh yeah, I put a lot of extra heavy whipping cream. And I was like, that's it. Oh, I'm feeling like shit right now. And then of course you can hear me talking as well. So I guess you can feel my pain. You know, I don't want to harp on it, but it's been a bad day. I think you guys are getting, getting the moral of today.
Tank, do your job. Jesus.
It was a bad fucking day for me. A really, really bad day. And I'm not, it's nobody else's fault. It's no one's fault on this. It's mine. It's all my fault. Okay? I'm the one that's responsible for my life. I'm the one that's responsible for my happiness and my well-being, my mental well-being especially. I need, even when I receive messages like this, I still have to be sure to take care of myself. I can't expect everybody to just coddle me and take care of me for me. So so today was a bad day, and this stream is a way of getting this bad day off of my chest, off of my shoulders, and spend this time with the people that I care about the most, and that's you guys. And you guys are fucking amazing. And that's not even me trying to boost you guys up. That's just saying that you guys are fucking amazing and you help me out. Now, also, okay. A couple announcements. I'm probably going to be resetting my Discord. Right? I'm going to be spending more time on it. I went on it the other day. It's literally a clusterfuck. I don't spend much time on Discord because I really have a pretty active lifestyle. I don't just sit at home all the time. I get out and go do things. I've been sitting at home lately a lot because of COVID and whatnot, but I don't sit at home. I get out. I'm a social butterfly, man. I go out there and hang out with my friends, all of that. I haven't been able to do that lately. That's been kind of a bummer. But anyway, I'm going to be spending a lot more time on Discord and hanging out with you guys. Members, we're going to pick up doing member streams in 2021. Members and Patreon. For our Patreon, we're going to be having a few extra benefits. You don't get the beautiful benefits of using the member emoji. Which, guys, please, members, I would love to see the member emojis flying through right now. That'd be a great pick-me-up, and it doesn't cost anything to reach down there and click the emoji button. If you're a member, if you're not a member, of course, it is going to cost you to become one. But $1.99, no big deal. That's just to use the emojis in my live chat. But I want to do about 3 to 4 live chats or live streams a week. Mostly solo. I'm going to be honest with you. Most of them are going to be solo streams. We're going to do a lot of live debunks, like I said earlier. And I'm going to be relying on you guys to get me source material. You see something stupid or funny on the internet that needs to be addressed, I want to see it. Because we're talking about it all. There's no subject matter that I'm not going to cover. I'm going to just treat them all the same way. But anyway. Thank you, everybody. I see all those members. Especially the Nathan Thompson jail one. That's beautiful. Athens619, love you, bud. That is fucking amazing because he was on fucking Irish Demon stream tonight. Now, I don't know if Irish Demon's in the chat or not, but I love that guy too. He's an amazing content creator. And he had Nathan Thompson on, and he made Nathan Thompson look like an ass. And what a fucking monster. Good shit, Irish Demon. I knew there was a reason why he blew it up. And that was the reason right. I'll in a moment I'll remember to hit that mute button to keep it from being too loud in the mic when I talk. Unfortunately, it is what it is right now. But okay, so saying that, I do have a few things for you guys too. Morton Nielsen. I'll read your super chat in a minute because you ask a great question, and we'll get to that. In fact, I need to respond to you because I believe it was you that sent me an email with an experiment that you were talking about doing, and I read the experiment. I had questions for you, and I've never got back to you, and that's on me. That's why I'm saying moving forward, Discord is going to be a lot more. I'm going to use a lot more Discord. I'm going to give a lot more benefits to people on Patreon. My videos, my content creation is probably going to be heavily censored. But I'm not going to put out only a censored version. I'll probably be putting the non-censored version out on my gaming.
Oh my god, this fight will be
and if I can,
horrible on mythic difficulty.
But the idea is that I can't grow cussing on.
This is a fucking annoying fight.
Me, you guys fucking know me. I don't give a fuck. I tell it how it is, and sometimes it works for you, sometimes it doesn't. But guess whose problem that's not? Mine.
Also this one.
When I tell you a fucking idiot.
This one is probably
That's
worse.
on you, bud, not on me. So yeah, we're gonna be doing, and not everything will be censored, just some of the more heavily vulgar stuff. And there's gonna be videos that don't come out on this channel that are going to come out on my gaming channel, or going to come out on an alternative video site. It's the only way. But when you look at messages like this, and you're seeing this type of message,
Well, I love the fight because you can always instantly tell who's the fucking retard that just doesn't know how to move or how to press WASD.
200 to 300 subs a day, and I didn't change my material nor the quality of my material. I went back and looked at the videos where my subs stopped. I went back and looked at it, and they were fucking same quality. I'm a very I don't have a problem with judging myself. I'm a perfectionist, and every little thing, if I go watch a video and I see, I'm talking about 1 second, how about 1 frame? If I see 1 frame, let's say I'm putting 2 videos together, and I render it out, right? I think I'm done. I put in 24 hours of work into a video. I get the video into my player so I can watch it that one last time to just make sure that it's perfect. If I'm missing 1 frame, I go back and fix that 1 frame. Now we're talking about 60 frames per second, 20 minutes, that's 60 seconds per minute, like 3,600, and then multiply that by 20, that's 72,000. 72,000 frames. If one of them is off, I fix it. Because I care about what I do that much. That's why this fucking message right here bothers me so much. That's because I put my heart, my fucking soul into this channel and into the videos. So when something like this happens, it really, really, really bugs me. It really fucking just makes me question.
Yay, level 52.
Whether I'm doing the right thing.
And I got the healing aura.
How to not find
Nice.
myself trapped in that, that duck that's spinning his legs underwater, fucking 100 miles an hour and not going anywhere, sitting in the fucking place as he moves forward. I don't want to be that duck. I want to be that goddamn greyhound that you see out there on the track, just go! That's me. That's my personality. That's how I've been my entire fucking life. It's the reason I excelled when I got in the military. They appreciate that in the military. It's the reason why I was fucking ranking up fast when I was in the military. Because when I got in there, I said, I'm doing...
Dude, you know I got like 30 characters I have to level up to 60.
I possibly fucking can the first time around. And that's how I treat every fucking video I make for you guys. And for myself. I don't expect you guys to be the only people that watch my videos.
Where's my... Oh,
Should I watch
there.
everybody's videos? I'm a YouTube fiend right now because, well, number one, I have to be because of my channel. I have to find new content. So I'm constantly looking for new flat earth videos, new mask videos. But just out of curiosity, I want to ask you guys, I'm going to turn away from the camera and look over here because I want to see what you guys have to say. What do you want to see? What do you want to see? Your opinion right now matters no matter what anyone might say. Right now, your opinion matters more to this channel right now, to me.
I'm gonna restart the stream. I'll be back in a minute.